Today, Joel Rasmussen to Southern Cross Combat with Miss Rhea Ripley. Rhea, first off, thank you for the time. Secondly, how does it feel to be basically the face of this event?
Insane. It's absolutely insane. If I went back in time and I told little me that she would be able to accomplish such amazing things in the future, I definitely wouldn't have thought it was true. You know, like I look back and I think about all the tough times and all the struggles, and I'm like, yo, like we made it. We made it, and we managed to get a PLE here in Perth, Australia, and not just any PLE, it's Elimination Chamber. We're on the road to WrestleMania. This is such a massive event, and to have it in Australia is such a historic and proud moment for me. And not only that, but to be the face of it, I'm just like, this is absolutely insane. All my wildest dreams. This is my WrestleMania before WrestleMania.
How is the energy comparing? As someone who has been to multiple WrestleManias, how does this feeling of the crowd compare to that crowd?
You know, it was pretty loud, actually. Today in the press conference, Australia didn't disappoint. They really didn't, and I know it was hot out there. I know it was muggy, and everyone's sweating, and everyone's been standing in the sun thinking they're gonna pass out, but they didn't hold back. They really didn't, and that gives me such hope for tomorrow at Elimination Chamber. I feel like the crowd is just going to be so loud and rowdy, and it's just going to be electrifying. I'm so excited to hear everyone's excitement, and it's going to be wild.
Now, talking about that crowd going absolutely wild for yourself. Now, you are a lady who, in the States, may be booed. You know, there are some times where that can happen to you, you know what I mean? Everyone does things for their own reasons. Not everyone loves it. To be going from a place where you get booed to come in here and they're deafeningly loud. They're chanting for you. Like, I know people chant for you in the States, but still, to be so universally loved coming from a place where it's kind of 50-50, how is it?
It makes me feel special. It makes me feel like I've legit come home, because I have. It makes me feel like Australia is proud of my journey, and they stand behind me and they support me, and that's all I've ever really wanted to do. I've wanted to help put Australia on the map for not only sports entertainment and WWE in general, but like sport, every sport, and just everything. Like I've wanted to put Australia on the map so people can start looking down here, because we have such talent and it doesn't get found very often, and that disappoints me, you know? So I'm so happy that I could be sort of one of the front runners for that. And I think Australia sees that, and that's why they're supporting me so much as well. I'm a home talent. I learn everything I know here pretty much, and they know that I'm passionate about this country, and I'm happy to be home.
Now, talk about being a front runner. You are the inaugural Women's World Heavyweight Champion in the WWE, and talking about that, what does it mean for you to, in the history of this belt, everyone who holds that title gets their name stamped on it, but your name is stamped on it at the start.
Yes. It's like the NXT UK Women's Championship. There's only one ever first champion, and to have my name stamped as the first Women's World Champion, it means the world to me. And to be the only one to hold it so far, I'm gonna hold this baby until the end of time. I'm not letting go of it. I want to be the only name to hold this title, but it feels special. It feels incredible. It's so hard, because I say all these emotions, but it's so hard to actually describe the perfect emotion for everything that's been going on in my career, whether it be holding the title, coming home, doing WrestleMania. It's just so overwhelming, but in such a positive way. So this is my baby, and my baby ain't going nowhere.
I don't mean to talk about the history and take your eyes off the future, but a better journalist would be better prepared, but I'll put a photo in here. But a photo went around recently. I'm not sure if you maybe saw it on Twitter. I believe it's a photo of you. I'm not sure if you had even begun to wrestle. From my understanding, it's you, maybe in a photo from you. I think you're a teenager. There's all band posters on the wall, no tattoos. Yes, okay, that photo will go up here. When you look at the person who's in that photo, and you look at the person who's holding the title now, what do you see the differences, and what does it mean?
So I am sort of the same person. I'm just matured now. I haven't changed much from those days. The only thing that has changed is I've grown up and I've spent time away from home, so obviously I've matured and grown and learnt new things, but that same child lives in me. I still love all the same bands. I still listen to the same music. I haven't downloaded much new stuff at all. I listen to the same music that I listened to in high school. I still scream to the music in my car by myself. I still jam to it in the shower. I still listen to it at the gym. So I'm still that little mosh pit kid that I was. I just don't get the privilege of being in a mosh pit anymore, which sucks. But I feel like I've grown in the way that I've embraced it. I'm more confident these days within myself. That picture was the most confident that I had been in that current moment because I was surrounded by all the photos of the people that I looked up to. I had wrestlers on the wall. I had band members on the wall. But now I still look up to those people, but I'm confident in my own skin. I don't let the doubters get to me. I don't let the haters get to me. I've grown up and matured. And I think that's such a powerful thing to show. And I think that's what people really gravitate towards when they see Rhea Ripley. They see a badass that doesn't care what people think about them. And that's me. I think Bianca says it best. I'm unapologetic, and that's just me.
And that's all we're going to ever ask you to be. Miss Rhea Ripley, I thank you for the time. Thank you for chatting me today.
No